Hey y'all, the good to Ellie called me yesterday to ask me about Fuel. Throw Good Fuel, y'all remember Throw Good died last week? And Ellie called me and asked me about Fuel. That Fuel was a mess. I couldn't even think good enough to tell Ellie about Fuel. So let me tell y'all what happened at Fuel. First of all, y'all know that it had the snow down here in Texas. We got snowed down here in Texas. I almost fell, taking my little dog out to the bathroom, everything. But then by Saturday, everything was pretty beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Everything was gorgeous. So we went over there to the Fuel. I just didn't want to believe Sister Tamika when she told me the colors for Thurgood Funeral. Y'all know that really came up in there with the purple and aqua and all that. That was a terrible, terrible color they had picked for Thurgood Funeral. Thurgood still had on that pinstripe suit that he wore last Sunday that he was at church. They couldn't even go out there and get Thurgood a brand new suit. The man ain't had no knees in the suit from where he had done pulled out that folding chair down there at the bottom and was praying from the deacons. So all Thurgood knees was hanging out the bottom of the suit. I don't know why did they have the full casket open. You know, you usually have just the top portion of the casket. They had the whole casket open. Thurgood little bony knees just hanging out the hole in the pants. But then, Beatrice. Now that was the show right there. Beatrice come in there and she act like she didn't see me sitting at the door. After she done had Sister Tamika down from the church, called me up and asked me to be the usher down there at Thurgood Funeral. She gonna act like she didn't see me down there at the church. So when she came on by, the first time I let her go on and walk on down there so she could see Thurgood down there with them holes in his knees. She came down and she went back around because she was crying. She came back around there again. I put my foot out in front of her. Excuse me. I just want to know if you got my $50. Yes, I did. Right there at the door. I asked Beatrice where my $50 was. It was snowed out Thursday. We couldn't go out there to hear the reading of the wheel. I needed my $50. I put my big foot down on her little ugly shoe and asked for my $50. She reached down in her pocketbook and gave me my $50. It was a little suspect. It had a little scent to it. But you know, with your $50, I took my $50, I gave her a cleaner, to wipe her face. Then she go down there again, and they had the casket open the whole funeral. She go down there again, and then she want to lean down over in Thurgood casket. Now, y'all know Beatrice ain't no little small mama now. She done leaned down in there in Thurgood casket, screaming, hollering. Thurgood little toupee done flew off. Beatrice wig done flew off. The casket done leaned over to the side. Beatrice's legs fly up. All the taupe stockings was hanging out from under there. And then I guess she thought she had picked up a Depends Discreet on it yesterday. That was a regular old Depend. You saw all the little blue stripe on the Depend. Then they come looking back there at me like I'm supposed to do. I told them people in the beginning, I said I'm going to sit here at the door. I'm not finna do all that running around and stuff for Beatrice. So now the preacher man had to come out the pulpit to come pull Beatrice out the casket with Thurgood. I bet Thurgood was dressed up there in heaven saying, look at these crazy niggas. They done destroyed everything. First of all, Beatrice done fed the man unseasoned food for 20 years. Then she gonna come in there and cut the food at the man's funeral. I didn't care though. I was looking at my watch. I was waiting on 12:59, baby, because 12:59, Gertrude had to go. Gertrude had to go. Then I kept smelling something. You know what it was? They had done barbecued some pig feet for the repast. Guess who they said brought it up in there? Beatrice and them. Beatrice and them done barbecued some pig feet. I guess that's what they had to do now. Because the lights and stuff was on. Baby Gertrude was over here in the dark for about 4 days. Ain't no lie, baby. We did the dog. Me and the little doggy was over here in the dark for about 4 days. But I just want to know if they was in the dark too. Was the Philadelphia in the good? Because them pig feet was stinking. They smelled like hot dog water. Whew. Poor little Story Good. You know, I really do hope Story Good rest in peace. But I just want y'all to know I got my $50. Because if it wouldn't have been my $50 at that door, it was going to be some more slow singing and casket bringing right next to Story Good. But y'all know Story Good, he went on peacefully. After they put that casket back up, he went on. Beatrice sat on down with that depend on. All this they were doing, I hope it held up good in that depend. This Gertrude, y'all. I just want to tell y'all what I seen that food well. I won't see that no more.